Hi, I'm Leslie Kimmelman. I'm the author of the 8 Knights of Hanukkah, and that's Knights with a K-N. And tonight I am going to show you how to make latkes. The good thing about latkes is it's a very forgiving recipe. I'm going to do the traditional recipe, but you can really adjust it to your family's likes and dislikes, and you don't have to be really exact. It will still come out wonderfully. So I have already grated some potatoes. I do 3 potatoes, and I always add a carrot because my family likes carrots, and also an onion. So 3 potatoes, 1 carrot, and 1 onion, a small onion, or to taste. And you're going to grate them. If you have a food processor, all the better. You'll save yourself a lot of time. I, of course, am a dinosaur, so I use the hand grater. Doesn't make any difference. And you're going to mix it all together. If it looks very wet, you may want to drain some of the water out with a sieve or a colander, whatever you have. I like to leave a little of the water in. It gives it a good texture. You could also use zucchinis. You can use any vegetables you want in here. I also add a couple teaspoons of some fresh parsley. Very, very tasty. And then you want 2 tablespoons of either flour or matzah meal. 2 tablespoons, yes, and a half a teaspoon of baking powder. I'm just going to turn on my burner here. Okay, and you're going to mix all that together. And I also add a dash of cinnamon. Why? I don't know. I just happen to like cinnamon, and it tastes good to me. If you don't like cinnamon, don't add it. But here we go. Dash of cinnamon, and then some salt and pepper to taste. So a couple bits of salt here, and some pepper. And last but not least, 1 egg. So here's the egg. And now I'm just going to mix everything around. Until it's nice and incorporated. Now there's, the reason that latkes are made on Passover is because they are fried in oil. At Hanukkah. They're fried in oil because of the miracle of the oil, which is part of the Hanukkah story. There was one night's oil only at the end of the fight, and it lasted for 8 days and nights. So we eat foods that are fried in oil. So you want to use, I usually use canola oil. Vegetable oil is fine. Real traditionalists will fry latkes in schmaltz, which is chicken fat, which you can get from a butcher. I don't bother, but it can be done. And what you want to do is you want to make sure the oil gets very, very hot. So one thing that don't put your hands in to test, but you can drop like 1 tiny piece of potato in and see if it is bubbling, which it is not. So you don't want to put these in. But when you put them in, when the oil is nice and hot, you're going to put them in about a heaping tablespoon at a time. And I'm just going to show you, even though this oil isn't hot, you put in about a tablespoon at a time and then smush it down hot. And you're going to fry it till it's nice and bubbly and brown, and then flip it over and fry it on the other side. And you will want to drain it on a paper towel because otherwise it's too greasy, and then serve it with either applesauce or sour cream. And I made a discovery this week, which is if you have any leftover cranberry sauce from Thanksgiving, cranberry sauce is really excellent on latkes too. And it's not really bubbling very fast, but I think you get the idea. So go and make some there it's starting to bubble. Go and make some delicious latkes. I promise you they're easy and they're really, really worth it. They're delicious. All right, thanks. Bye, everyone.